Hey everyone, this is Tara Beth with Tara Beth Stamps, and I'm just going to do a quick tutorial over how to use the butterfly and flower layering masks through Stampin' Up. So this is a great set that's in the January to June mini catalog, and there's several different masks that you're going to layer. So there's this butterfly that you would blend this and then do this on top of it. There's this flower here that you would then layer on this. This is just a background mask that's included. Another background. Another background. And then this is the one that I did for my card. So this is the one I'm going to show you how to use. So what I'm going to do first is I am going to take some Post-it label cover-up tape. I get this on Amazon. And I'm just going to adhere my paper down. Then I'm just going to kind of decide where I want my flowers to be oriented. And I'm going to take another piece, and I use this multiple times, and I'm just going to adhere it right there. Then I'm going to take a Post-it note, and I am going to add it anywhere that I don't want color. So this is going to do two things. This is going to keep your mask down, adhered flat, and it's also going to make sure that you don't have any blending where you don't want it. So I always recommend to do the lightest color first. So I decided to do a combination of some of the end colors with this flower. So I'm going to do Fresh Freesia, Misty Moonlight, and then Just Jade for the leaves. So I'm going to take my Fresh Freesia and a blender brush, and I'm just gonna get some ink on it, quite a bit of ink. I tap it off a little bit just so that I don't get that big glob of ink. So because this is a pretty light color, it is gonna take quite a bit of blending to make it get it dark enough. And at first you may not think that you've got much ink on the paper, but when you take the mask away, you'll see that there's quite a bit of ink where you want it. So you can tell this is, after a couple of swipes, it's definitely getting where we want it to. So right here, I think I've got a good amount of that Fresh Freesia. We're going to close that up, put it to the side, and remove most of the Post-it notes because we're just going to reuse those later. Okay. So when we lift this away, you're going to see there's a beautiful flower right there. But now we can do something even better. So with this particular flower, what we're going to do is I use this small flower to kind of line it up first. So we can, oh, that's the exact same one, duh. All right, so we're gonna use this flower, and you can see there's little spokes in each of those flowers. So that's what we're gonna line up. So I'm gonna just kind of move it around, and then, it's kind of hard to do on camera, we're gonna line it up and just keep shifting until all of the white edges are covered with the mask. So we're going to use that same tape. If I can find it, there it is. We're going to tape that mask there. We're going to use those Post-it notes again, and I'm going to be careful to make sure that I have any of that white paper covered up, because we don't want to accidentally blend. See, like right here, you can easily get that blending out. There's another white piece. We want to make sure and cover that up. There we go. We're going to do one more right here. So that's the tape, so we're good. I'm going to take my Misty Moonlight, take it out. I'm going to use a different blending brush. So I've got one for every color family. Not necessarily one for every color, but one for every, you know, red, white, or red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet. I've got a brown one. Okay. So you see with the Misty Moonlight, you don't need nearly as much ink because it's such a darker color. Tap that off. Just do a little bit of blending. And I hope that we're going to have some amazing looking flowers underneath here. Make that one pretty dark since we've already got it dark right there. All right. So here's, close that ink so we don't make a mess. Let's see what we came up with. All right, yeah, look how gorgeous that is. So, of course, no flower is complete without a few leaves. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to decide, these are the two different sets of leaves that I got. And I think I like that one, like this two-part the best. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, because you can see through that mask, I'm going to line that up. And I think that's where I'm going to put the first leaf. So this is the one that can get pretty tricky with the Post-it notes because there is so much. I want to make sure that we cover that up. But look, that space there, that's going to create an accident. So I'm going to go ahead and cover that. Take another Post-it note and cover that flower. And that's really all we need for that one. We will take our green blending brush with some Just Jade. And see what I mean by that dark. So I'm going to have to really kind of work that ink in there so that we don't get that dark spot there. See, there we go. Lots of ink will take care of that. All right. Peel this away. And there you go. So this is how you use the layering stencils. I hope that I could teach you a little bit today, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching. This is Tara Beth with Tara Beth Stamps. Thanks.